So we'll see about that. But we're going to start today with Rough Justice 84, which is a demo, early prototypey kind of version that I got to review and to look at. The planned release is early next year, right? You can download the demo on Steam if you want to check it out yourself. And we're going to have a look at it, as always, for maximum 1 hour. So let's see if I can get the counter up here. Counter down, to be honest. It's not a counter up, it's a counter down. Yes. A new game.
I remember like it was yesterday. We came up together.
Super Cop.
Jim was a rising star. He took me along for the ride. Corruption in the department was an open secret. No way Jim was gonna let it slide.
Jim Baylor.
Jim kept me on the straight and narrow. They can say what they want, but it was a setup. Simple as that. An honorable cop in Seneca? Jim never stood a chance. Prison couldn't have been easy, even for someone like Jim.
Today marks the day as Seneca City is named murder capital of the U.S.
I hereby declare that as of today, the Seneca Enforcement Act is in effect. As your new DA, I can promise you this. We will turn the tide.
In an unlikely turn of events, former Super Cop Jim Baylor has been exonerated.
Super Cop. Okay. That's the plot so far.
It's good to see you, Jim. Sorry for the less than frequent visits.
Hank. What's with the hair?
People talk, you know? Can't give them the excuse. Not that I give a damn no more. I should have left after what went down, but life on the force is behind me. Independent now, just like I always talked about. Pension be damned.
Alright, okay. You can stay silent. So we are playing the role of Mr. Baylor, right? I'm not gonna say.
I should have left after what went down, but life on the force is behind me.
You did say the wrong voice line.
Like I was saying, I'm done with the force. Have been for a while. Soon as they passed the SEA, every clown, ex-cop, ex-fed, ex-whatever was lining up to start their own agency. It was a real feeding frenzy, I'm telling you.
And where does Hank Kowalski figure into all that?
I know you're the by-the-book guy, but I'm telling you, Jim, SEA really took the shackles off. Work to go around like you wouldn't believe, and carte blanche to lay down the law.
Lay down the law.
Bounties, recoveries, security contracts, you name it. With the authority to bring in perps, asset recovery, access to warrants. It's wild, Jim. City's going to hell. But all that work? I had to take advantage.
Sounds a bit like we're in Gotham City, actually.
But you know as well as anyone, I ain't exactly the calm and rational type. Never been much of a diplomat either.
I think I know where this is going. Whose feathers did you ruffle?
Some of the types I had to deal with on agency biz really bent me out of shape. I maybe torched a few bridges. I know that look, that I need to fix Hank's mess look. You got me. I need you, Jim.
Fine, for all time's sakes.
I knew you'd come through. Like I said, bridges burned, yada yada yada. Long and short of it is, some big jobs fell through, and I'm short on rent for the office this month.
How short are we talking, Hank?
Short, but it doesn't matter. I've got a thing or two lined up. When they hear Jim Baylor's calling the shots, they'll eat it up.
Calling the shots?
Your name's clean now. Client don't like me, but with your face on the agency, that changes things.
Aha.
You pull off a few jobs that restores trust, you know. Office is just around the corner. It's a fixer-upper, but it's got heart. Penny and Larry keep the lights on.
The volume goes down by the minute.
They deserve better, but don't tell them that. The place will fall apart without their support.
The hell? Anyone who can put up with your nonsense is a special kind of person, Hank.
True though that may be, who can say no to this face?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Anyways, this is the agency. Not much to look at, I know, but like I said, it's a fixer-upper. In order to accept cases, you need to talk to case officers in the agency. Cases are tied to caseloads. A caseload consists of several cases.
Yeah. And the audio consists of several different audio volumes on the voice.
Case officers can give you caseloads, which consist of individual cases that need to be completed.
Cap Nemo! Rough Justice 84 with a moustache. I mean, I could just shave off the rest. I would probably look like him just without hair. How's it going, TV8? Welcome in. This summer in a cinema near you, maybe, probably.
All right, let's get the ball rolling here. Accept your first caseload.
No. I refuse. The agency. So, Hank can get up to 20 levels. We've got 10 hours for a caseload for security tier 1. Time to accept is 3 hours. We've got 250 bucks. Accept. Do you really want to accept? Yes. I'm super cop. I can do it. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. You rementaled it. Yeah. Moving isn't fun, is it? I mean, the before is interesting, and the actual doing sucks, and the afterwards is mostly cool. Careful not to overspend too early. Okay. Oh, time's ticking here. First, you need to hire an agent. Yes, but how about Little Italy, in a city called Seneca, which is apparently the crime central of the US. 14th Ward, Burl. Mission Point. The Barons. Oh, I'm moving the map. I was... Boyle Heights. There's our office. Oh, we can turn it. Well, that's neat. That's the stadium here. Yeah. Well, I did see something I thought was an April Fool's joke, but you know, the Kingdom series, Kingdom 2 Lands, Kingdom 2 Crowns, and so on. They are doing a Kingdom in the 80s now for... I don't know, because it sells well with all the retrowave stuff being popular on YouTube, I guess. That's not really a good fit. I saw a bike, a youngster on a bike and a tent for camping. That's not enough. Yeah, it could work. You know, it could just work because the concept of the game, the side-scrolling, and then you would defend against aliens probably, right? In the 80s. Anyway, let's hire a new agent. Aha! There are 3 different tiers of agents. Usually the higher tier agents have better stats. Right now only tier 1 agents are available. Action points are like stamina. 15, 12, and a 9. Each action requires different amounts of action points. The stats determine the number of dice an agent has available for a stat roll. Agents can have a maximum of 3 items. There's a bio section. Each agent has a different rate. Once hired, they are added to your roster. Their shift will... What are you wearing? Shift will... How 80s is that? Their shift will end once their action points are depleted. Based on the first caseload, Agent Maurice Joseph Sugar. Maurice Joseph Sugar. Passion, honey. Hire them, but whatever, we're not your mom. Well, Maurice Sugar. Stay where you are. So, Maria Reyes. Called Ray Ray. Of course they all have a nickname. She's got a walkie, which is durability 3. And perception is +1. So she would increase it to 2 if she uses it. Right. The mainstay communication device for any agent worth their salt. Durable, practical, and user-friendly. Comes in black and black. Maria Reyes first tasted flying as a kid with her father on a little puddle jumper zipping over the St. Lawrence Seaway. As a teenager, she couldn't shake the calling to soar and obtained her pilot's license. It was inevitable, right? It was totally inevitable. I saw the House Flipper on Game Pass and I thought, well, I think Badger's gonna flip if I play that. I kinda have to. I am actually curious if I like it. I saw him stream Lawnmower Simulator and PC Building Sim and House Flipper and, you know, even that weird baking thing. And I don't know. Maybe there's something fun about that. I wouldn't. Normally I wouldn't. But yeah, there have been the Car Mechanic Sim is free. Was free on Epic, right? So you're going to play that after the summer break. I'm intending to. And today we have PC Building Sim, which I wanted to try forever, and House Flipper, which is good just for fun. You got a law now. You could real life stream that. Yes. Maybe half of it or something. Or a lot of it. So that you can still put up a chair and enjoy the cooling effect of grass. But the bees the bees and the butterflies, they will be happy. With aviator Jacqueline Cochran as a role model, she enlisted... Cochran is how you pronounce this, right? She enlisted in the US Army while her husband Alan, who's not named Steve, also served as a pilot. In the Vietnam War, she put in 1,200 hours of combat flight, and that's why we hired her. Wait, what? For her actions, she was awarded the Army's Distinguished Flying Cross. Back home, Maria went back to a quieter life with her husband working as a PI. What's quiet about that? Oh, food is good. Food is good. Enjoy your food. Strength. She's got the smarts and the reflexes. And she's got perception. I don't need muscle. Empathy, reflexes, perception. And she's a spotter. She's not spotting anything, but it's probably easy to tell her. Theodora. Janet Johnson. Called Jaw. She spots everything. And Sugar here. He wants 140. But he's got more actions available. But then again, he doesn't have any empathy. Do I want a non-charismatic... What are they called? Agents? If we go by dress code, probably the goth girl, Raven. Ray Ray has a few action points, but she can do all the things that I think are cool. But Raven is just a bit expensive, I think. That's a hard decision. I'm gonna hire Ray Ray here. Right. You can unlock additional agent slots. They are permanent upgrades, but don't worry about this. There are more pressing matters. Okay. The case here is where the information is displayed. Camera movement. Right, it's at the case load, right? That's what you see here. This is the agency. We still have 146 left. There's our explanation of the user interface. Oh, I did click escape. Alright, so time's ticking. Phony matrimony. A woman wants to find out whether the man she is about to marry is who he says he is. Well, if she's not sure, she should probably not marry him. Mail fraud. Pays 91. And a reward, and there's 5 stars in it. 80 and 5 stars, 83. Oh, there's another one. Clerical error. What? An unpopular politician has been attacked and is in critical condition. They need a security detail. That's not our strongest. Okay, let's go.
I heard good things about your agency. I hope you can help me with this.
Larry Hoffman. Each case has a tier which impacts the difficulty on the stat roll. Cases can give you 2 types of rewards, money and or reputation. The case info gives you some important information, read them. Also which stats are required. Distance to the case costs action points. Alright, the further away it is from the office, huh? There's a dice symbol here. I'm not 100% sure what that means. Case types. Ah, here. There's the explanation. Stat rolls. Critical success, critical failure, puzzle. Okay. Alright. Here. As the head of Seneca Mall Security, it has come to my attention that bad actors are misappropriating the good name of the mall and sending out unofficial mall-wide coupons. If this leaks to the press, we'll be dragged through the mud. Send me an agent with quick reflexes or charm. Oh, reflexes we have. Start the case.
Consider it done.
Consider it done. There's Maria, Reyes. You can pause and continue and fast forward, okay? Now we see how she's traveling in real time. Ah, right, and later on you have got multiple agents that you can send out at the same time.
On location.
Okay. We've gone ahead and paused the time for the first decision to make things easier. Once an agent reaches their destination, you will have a limited time to advise them on how to proceed. Take too long and your agent will automatically fail. Click the agent on the map to make the decision. She's phoning in. Choose the best course of action based on your agent's stats. While monitoring the office complex, Agent Reyes observes that mail is being collected on a regular basis. 2 individuals seem to be overseeing the operation who are now loitering outside. Reyes has a feeling the strong and direct approach is needed here, but wants your 2 cents on what to do. That would be the walkie with the perception boost. Yeah, okay. Empathy. Follow the mail truck to its destination. Tier 1 always has the same difficulty. 1 success isn't necessary. Alright. Yes? We can use an action point to increase our success. What are we rolling against? Before or after the roll, you can add an extra die by spending an action point. Oh, we can do that after the... Okay. Now, we've got 9. How do we know what we are... What's a success? We're not going to judge you if you read or don't read the resolution text. After Ray has tailed the mail truck for a while, the driver stops at a depot. Ray swipes a few letters from the back. Sure enough, these are the same fraudulent coupons for the mall. But by the time the client is notified, the premises have been emptied and the crooks have moved on. At least in the short term, only genuine discounts will now be had at the mall. Yeah. 91 bucks.
Contract successfully completed.
Before the next case, you might want to send your agent to one of the shops to buy some gear. Electron Incorporated. Alright, you can order something and then you can send them to an audio pen. They all perception boosters except for this one. A noise generator, which boosts empathy for some reason. And then we have the Prudent Patriot, which gives us strength. Forensics, ooh, nice. But we kind of need a sex shooter for self-defense, if anything. Yes.
Heading out now.
It's far away. Now try to complete the caseload. Okay. It takes a bit. It would be cool if we would have a mini game where we drive with a Grand Theft Auto style.
Contract completed.
Awesome.
I've heard good things about your agency. I hope you can help me with this.
My best friend Betsy is about to make the biggest mistake of her life. She met this ginger guy, Lonnie, and bingo, and now they're engaged. Oh no. Betsy's parents recently passed away in a freak elevator accident, and as the sole heiress, she has come into quite a considerable sum of money due to the settlement. Lonnie is a no-good grifter, if you ask me. Send over a charismatic or strapping agent and find out if he's only after her because of her money and he is who he says he is.
On my way.
We've got 5 action points left. But that's not too much. But I didn't understand what we were rolling against.
On location.
You know? We need one success, but what constitutes a success? Ah, here. 5, 4, 4, 5, 6 is a success. Okay. Shoulder the door. Now we're charming. Agent Reyes arrives at Miss Lincoln's fiance's apartment. They rap on the door. Lonnie, who has just got out of the shower, panics when they see Reyes and begins to slam the door shut. Through the doorway, Reyes catches a glimpse of a red-headed woman sitting at the kitchen table crying. Yeah, I'm not a threat, Lonnie. I'm just here to talk. Let's roll. Not a success. Oh shit. Failure. Contract failed. Okay. That cost us $25. Ray.
Contract failed.
Yeah.
I've heard good things about your agency. I hope you can help me with this.
Yeah, okay. So I could have used the gun to shoulder the
Rolling
door.
out.
Okay, it's a pretty basic concept so far. I don't know if there's enough here to play it more.
On location.
I mean, I've looked at it for nearly half an hour. Mikaels, welcome. Okay, we're gonna use our walkie. How does that work? How's it going, Mikaels? Okay, so how do we use the gear cards is my question. Maybe we use it here. Ah. Okay. So we've got 2. Oh, come on. Success!
Man, I'm beat.
Yeah, one more.
I've heard good things about your agency. I hope you can help me with this.
Oh, we don't have any more action points
On
after
it.
this. I wonder what happens if you don't finish the caseload. Wasn't there like a... I've got 5 hours till to finish it.
On location.
The smarts, the perception. Let's do perimeter check and radio in. Yeah, okay.
I need a rest.
So far, it's just luck. Rolling dice a bit. And now they are going back home. And the caseload is not finished.
See? It's pretty straightforward. You can see the caseload results here. When enough reputation is gained with an individual case officer, rewards can be unlocked.
Okay. We gained 8.
Each case officer offers a specific type of contract. When caseloads are completed, reputation with the individual case officer is either gained or lost. Running the agency is one thing, but if we want to really make a name for ourselves, we need to up our game.
Mm-hmm.
It's a dog-eat-dog world, and we have an opportunity to deliver rough justice.
Rough
especially
justice.
with the implications of the new Seneca Enforcement Act. One way of doing this is to tackle operational leads. Each operational lead has specific requirements. Once those are met, then it's made available.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm Larry. I'm the case officer in charge of 24/7 cases.
Hey, Larry.
Now, some may argue that they're not as lucrative as other case types, but these are the bread and butter of any respectable agency. Besides that, if you keep me and my clients happy, the potential rewards are well worth it.
Okay, caseloads offer perks if we finish enough. Hmm. Okay, so you get bonuses. The question would be, do we keep rolling dice and hope for the best, or is there an actual, there's something we can do besides getting more dice? What's a 24/7? Puzzles. Ah. Oh, but we have to let Ray rest first. There's no use in forcing her into... Yeah, should have waited. I wonder how long it takes until she's available again. We've got new agents available. But we also have to pay her. Oh. Okay. So you hire them once. So Raven is still there. She's still asking too much. And depending on the kind of contracts we're getting, it makes sense to pick different ones. So if we're gonna do puzzles,
I've heard good things about your agency. I hope you can help me with this.
if we're doing puzzles, we probably need sugar dude here. Maurice Sugar. Now we're nearly broke. Awesome. And let's see. Oh, what's this? Training center. Nah. Start the case. There's another case next door, so that's fine. We've got a caseload of 3. Oh, the other one's back out there. Timing is of the essence.
Location reached.
Right. Agent Sugar. Switches. Oh no, wrong button. Begin. Find the right combination of switches to raise the power level. Ooh. Now we have got wiring. I wonder if that's just finding the right combo or if there's a hint at what you do. It felt like luck. Okay. $50 and an action point. Ah, nice.
That's a wrap.
This is a wrap.
I've heard good things about your agency. I hope.
Heading
Hammer
up
and
now.
Noble.
I'm here.
To begin their shift. Redaction. Redact pertinent information from transcripts. The information to be redacted falls under the category of people, places, sources, times, and dates. Okay. Oh, I got wrong stuff. Apparently I can only click so many times. I didn't get that. It cost us some money now.
Contract failed. We'll have to do better next time.
What do you mean we? You. Now get there
I've
double
heard
time.
good things about your agency.
Rolling out.
Rolling out. And we just wait until he's there. What a weird concept. And a bit too much downtime. Like, you know, why are we waiting for them to arrive there? Is it that much time management later when you have more than one agent?
I've arrived.
Tumblers. Oh, lock picking. Adjust the voltage to each tumbler to raise the power level. Adjust the voltage. Oh, all right, I see. They all turn. Yeah. In conjunction? Is that how you say that? Oh, this one also turns all these. Heat. Yeah, that's it. Hey, T-Bang, welcome. Ah, don't be sorry. Welcome in. We're doing detective's work in a very odd game. It has mini games and
Contract successfully completed.
dice rolling. Okay, we've got the caseload finished, but we still have action points. Right, we got 15 reputation out of that. That was good.
Hi,
Hey.
I'm Penny. I'm the case officer in charge of repossession cases.
Repossession.
These cases involve the retrieval of collateral or outstanding rented or leased vehicles. The majority of my clients are debt collection agencies, which pay a pretty penny. It's imperative that we focus on repossession cases if we want to make a name for our agency. I'm relying on you to make sure that these case types are taken care of.
All right, Penny. Let's do one of your cases.
Let me know when you've located the vehicle.
Force threat tricks are to be considered the breach of peace. Roll.
Let me
Okay.
know when you've located the vehicle.
Consider it done.
So we roll to get a certain amount of potential locations for the car. Meanwhile, the others are ticking down. Do they all share a timer? I was very far away from that.
The vehicle is not on site.
It's not there. Quick. Why is it
On it.
Pomden Hill?
According to our records, this must be the vehicle.
Oh, we got it. Your agent arrives on scene. The debtor, not the debater. The debtor is chatting with their neighbor in the backyard when Dove's Cry plays on the radio. What would you like your agent to do? How random is this add-on here? We have gear, which gives us an intelligence booster. So we're going to use logic. Convince the data through logic that relinquishing the keys are in their best interest. Right, so we're going to use our gear. We have 2 dice available for getting a success. It's a success. Nice. We have it.
Contract completed.
So that's like a dice rolling thing, but different. Alright. Seven reputation gained. Okay. So I think Larry is the closest to a level up, so we're gonna do more of those.
I need your best agent.
Rolling out. On location.
Right. Shredding. Reassemble the document by placing the shreds in the correct legible order. Alright, that's on the left. And we have oh. There's always a timer running, right? Okay. So there's a bunch of mini games that you can do. This is such a weird concept. Agent Sugar, good job.
Contract done.
Yeah, three timers though.
I've heard good things about your.
Consider it done.
It's all timers.
Destination.
You have multiple. I mean, you can pause between sending agents to A and B, right? So on the map here, you can pause, and we could now unlock a new agent slot and hire another agent. Linnea Mahalia, for example. He's smart. We're not gonna hire Raven. That's just too much money. Or here is Henry Fowler, also called Slick. Oh, you see, Janet is back. Yeah, it's a bunch of different mini games, lots of them. And then there's dice rolling against their agents, your agent's stats, which you can influence with gear that you can buy for them. It just gives you extra dice. Basically, that comes down to managing money versus the luck dice roll. But I'm trying to figure out if there's more that we can do. So we're gonna hire Lynn. Liv. Nickname Liv. We're gonna hire Liv, and we're gonna accept another caseload. Right? So we're gonna review. Our agent is very smart. and perceptive and strong. So she could do security. Right, so we're gonna send her. Where's she at?
I need your best agent on the security detail.
Yes. A keen fist. Well, let's go.
Consider it done.
Right, now she's traveling there while Agent Sugar is on site. Yeah, this is the demo. There's a lot you can do in the demo. It's a good one. So, what are we doing? Redacting? Yeah, I did bungle that up last time. People, places, sources, times, and dates. And you can't click wrong. Oh no. Places, times, and dates. Yeah, okay. I clicked on the first name and at first it didn't redact. The last redaction I bungled up because I kept clicking things. Okay.
Contract successfully completed.
Agent Sugar got another action point. Action points are used to cover the distance to a case and to roll dice or use gear. Or re-roll dice, for that matter. Well, we could send him to one of the security
I've heard
cases.
good things about your agency. I
Tier
hope
2.
you can help me with this.
Okay,
Heading out now.
he'd give it a try. Lynn is on her way to the other case anyway, so that's alright.
I've arrived.
So now we can choose between smarts and perception to solve this. You can always read through the text here, right? It's 80s stuff, and it's like TV show level stories, which is kind of cool. Yeah, we're gonna be fixing the terminal, so I'm gonna use the RF detector here to boost our success roll. We need 2 successes to win this. And I could spend an action point before or after rolling the dice to add another dice roll to this. A success is a 4, 5, or 6. That's 1 out of 2, so that's a success. More 80s in the interface. The game's not going to release till early next year, right? I think they're going to improve what they have here. It's an alpha stage demo, at least they call it that. I would say there's room for improvement, indeed. But it's, you know, it's a casual little management game with a few mini games. Hot wiring cars, doing polygraph tests, lockpicking, cracking saves, adjusting tumblers to get the right voltage, X-ray machine, VCR tracking, triangulation, Morse code deciphering, switch puzzling, shredding, photo fitting, redacting, and shoe print identification. So it's very 80s. There are also hardcore level puzzles, so they get tougher. They are not the easiest to start with, so if you like the mini games, I think this game is really good for you. You can, however, do a large amount of other cases that are more about managing the dice and the agents and their time. And then there's probably some more in the PI work here. I don't really know. There's more advanced stuff. If that's really proper detectives work, like you're given some clues and then you have to make something of that. I don't really know if that works like that. I like the concept. It's not really my type of concept, I would say, though. But so yeah, it's not unfair with the agent management, since you can pause. If you would have to do that in real time, that's not good. You get an audio cue if they arrive on location, so you can handle their cases. And then you have these shops where you can spend money on different gear types to boost your respective skills. And then you can hire new agents with other skills to help you out, right? So you don't always have access to your favorite Agent Sugar. You have to hire other people, and then you need to see if what they're asking in terms of money is what you can pay for their skills, right? So yeah, Rough Justice 84. For a demo, there's a lot of gameplay here that you can check out. The music is really nice. The scene and places description is good for reading once, and depending on what kind of contract you're doing, you need to read it because of the easier. Right, gives you a hint at you're gonna have to dice roll on this one, and then you have to have a sharp eye or keen fist to solve this easier. Rough Justice 84. Yeah, it was interesting enough. I mean, it's nearly an hour now. I like clicking around and finding out what's what. Give it a go. It's on Steam as a demo. Gonna be probably early access early next year, I would guess. And that was game number 1 for today's Discovery stream. 281 games discovered this year. Sweet.